I'm Ed Gaunch, State Senator, District 8 in the state of West Virginia. My efforts to reform welfare in West Virginia began about 3 years ago with my introduction to FGA.
My name is Greg Pfister, and I'm the Legislative Relations Director with the Foundation for Government Accountability. 2 years ago, Senator Gaunch had worked on a volunteer care legislation, and we got to know each other a little bit throughout that process.
We've used Greg, hopefully not too much, but we've called on him many times over these last 2 or 3 years, and he's always been there to help us. I think the first thing to keep in mind about social welfare programs is that resources are diminishing in West Virginia and probably in most states. So my first goal is to make sure that with the limited resources we have, we're able to help the people who need it the most. Doing this is the right thing not just for me, but for my constituents. They're going to be better off as a result of the implementation of these welfare reform programs. And so you stick to your guns, you continue to say the right things, educate yourself, and it usually works out good. Volunteer care was another policy measure that I came away from the FGA conference with.
2 years ago, he had worked on this bill, got it through both chambers, and then the governor had vetoed it.
Once you decide to introduce such legislation, you have to do it with the idea you're going to take it all the way.
This past year, realizing how important it was, especially after all of the natural disasters that had happened in the state with flooding issues, he once again took the issue up and got it through both chambers, and this time the governor signed it.
Stay the course, stay the course. And if you don't get it past the first year, be ready to introduce it again next year. The FGA drafted the bill for us. After a few tweaks, we had it introduced, and it really never got much opposition.
We worked with Senator Gaunch to make sure that he had the necessary support material, the background information, the examples from other states, so that he felt equipped and ready to promote the policy and had the best opportunity for success.
Working with FGA is really very easy.
The dedication that Senator Gaunch showed throughout this whole process, knowing how important this bill was and sticking with it, is a great example for other state legislators.
You know, when you're like-minded with somebody, you tend to like them. But these people back it up with knowledge, experience, brain power, research. I mean, I just wish they could handle every aspect of what I do in state government.